happy 20th birthday to Ocarina of Time. To celebrate, I'll be listing 20 things I love about this game, in no particular order. The use of music, not just the title theme, Zelda's Lullaby, Lost Woods, Kakariko Village, but also being able to play a bunch of these tunes with your ocarina, and even creating your own songs. The series' introduction to my favorite video game villain, and his race, the Gerudo. Lon Lon Milk, the hero of Time's backstory, losing his mom at birth, and his only father figure, the Great Deku Tree. Then having the courage as a child and an adult's body to kick the shit out of Ganon. A lot of people seem to criticize Hyrule Field in this game for being too open, but I feel it connects itself to the surrounding places really well. Another potential unpopular opinion is that I like the Water Temple. One of the best mid-bosses, and the dungeon's non-linear approach is a nice change of pace. Don't get me wrong though, my first time in here was hell. My favorite Zelda dungeon, the Forest Temple, is a lot more linear than the Water Temple, but I just love the pacing of it. Just like the pacing of the whole game, it's not that long of a story, but whenever it's time for Ganon's castle, it just feels right. Milan. This one isn't really a part of the game, but Master Quest is awesome. If you didn't know, it's the same game, but inside the dungeons, the enemies and puzzles are mixed up and mostly more challenging. I'd love to see Nintendo do a Master Quest for more Zelda games. The first game to introduce Epona, which is now a staple mechanic of the Zelda series. Another thing Ocarina started that I friggin' love is the backflip. I mean, who wouldn't want to flip their way all the way to Princess Zelda? This might be a cliche one, since most people that like this game love this part of Ocarina. When it stops holding your hand and the world reflects that. It's the only Zelda game where Ganondorf literally takes over. Z targeting didn't just influence future 3D Zeldas, but so many adventure games as a whole. Sure, going back to Ocarinas can be a little wonky, but for 1998, it was groundbreaking. I love how you can plant a seed, see it grow 7 years, and have it take you to a part of the world you haven't seen before, or just a heart piece. The temple themes, I'd argue, are the best in the series. The masks are really cool too. Nowhere near as impactful as in its sequel, but having to locate the character each mask corresponds with is fun. Another fun thing to do to pass time is to play the mini games. The shooting gallery, the archery range near the Gerudo Fortress, and of course the fishing pond are some greats. Side quests aren't Ocarina's specialty, but the few that are here aren't bad. My favorite has to be the Epona quest. It's always so satisfying ruining Ingo's day. And last but definitely not least is the ending. Entering the final room while Ganon plays his theme, you guys already know how much I love that moment. And that's my Ocarina celebration video. I kinda had fun writing this, since it is its birthday after all. But my next video is more on a serious note, which is actually already voiced, a little Breath of the Wild theory. Hope you look forward to it, and most of all, stay hype my homies. Peace!